YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto. If you can, after the story, go over there, hit me with a like, which is the thumbs up, and that'll let me know I'm kicking my stuff. This right here is a response to the young homeboy question about rolling the red carpet out for certain individuals inside a jailhouse institution. What's that about? And have I ever experienced rolling out the red carpet for a certain homie out my community? And yeah, I have, homie. I had a privilege to do that one time. Los Angeles County Jail blood module, late 90s, I would say. Late 90s almost, I would say. And this particular homeboy was the OG homeboy D-Mac from my turf, homie. And D-Mac, a tall homie, we call him Tall Ken, tall homie, brown-skinned, slender. And then D-Mac time in the turf, young, youthful age time in the turf, when I was young coming on, I didn't see D-Mac chunk him in the turf, chunk him against other Damus from different communities in our turf, because our turf was real heavily flowed with other bloods from different communities, you know what I'm saying, over there getting bread, you know what I'm saying. The hood used to be known for you know, rotation, homie, I would say. And so anyway, he was one of my good OG homeboys that I always liked it and admired in my own way inside our turf, homie. You know, him, OG Rico, and a few more OG homies. Them was like my smoking weed partners when I was young, homie. That'd pull me over, pull me to the side, you know what I'm saying, and be like, let's blow, you know, and I'd laugh and get some extra gang with them dudes, and they'd lace me up, you know, they was my style of OGs that I cared for, homie. So anyway, homie, I wound up landing myself in the Los Angeles County Jail blood module at this time, homie. And at these times, dog, being in the hood was everything a lot of us knew, homie. It wasn't like now where you can go different places, hang out in the hood. It's not your main alternative, homie. Back in our days, it was our main alternative, so, and we wasn't that deep. So if certain homies was missing from the turf, you knew, you felt everybody worth and everybody value, homie. And like I said, the jailhouses was like a rotating door as well for dudes in these communities, whether if you was blood and crippin', essaying, or whatever race you was living in street culture, dudes was back and forth and in and out. So anyway, homie, like I said, to dig into the story, I'm Los Angeles County Jail, we blood module banging. And like I said, we not happy for homies that's coming in, but if you coming in, we gonna show you love if you solid, brace you, and we gonna be happy for one another. Cause like I said, we valued each other. We wasn't that deep, and we knew each other from the street. So if you was coming in, 9 times out of 10, we done slept in spots with each other and all that. So this particular day, I think I'm on cell cleanup, homie. And y'all youngsters that's not familiar, or just to draw memories of older homies and homies, cell cleanup is, you know, each homie get a day in these cells to move the shoes, move homies' paperwork, move everything. And we'll squeeze out shampoo packs, or if homies had some stuff already concocted up in the squeeze bottle or something, we'll, you know, squeeze up, wipe up, and clean up and mop the cell and keep it fresh and try to keep the germs down. So it was my particular day to clean the toilet and do all that stuff, homie. And we don't look at it like we punking each other or none of that. That's just a part of cleanliness, homie, you know, inside these jailhouse institutions. So anyway, I hear the front gates rack. People be looking, seeing if it's the nurse, who it is, what's going on. So I hear some voices. I'm like, damn, that sound like, you know, OG D-Mac, homie. So I push to the front of the cell and peek down there and look. It's OG D-Mac. And the homie, I think Lil G Red from Pablo. So when I look, I yell out in my youthful time, blood, that's D-Mac. He looked down there, he like, who was that? I'm like, blood, this half, blood. Oh, he like, oh, bloody chunk up the hood. I'm like, who with you? He like, Lil G Red Pablos. I know Lil G Red from juvenile hall yelling and all that. So I yell out, you know what I'm saying? Lil G Red, homie. What's happening, blood? And I chunk up Pablo. What that Pablos like, homie? He like, what's happening, homie? So they police wind up coming down, cracking shit. I'm like, D-Mac, come on down here, homie. You know, I'm trying to get them close to the cell. You know, in case something happen, they might hit the wrong cell. Friction been going on. I didn't want the homie to get caught up in the mix just in case they wrong cell pop. So I'm like, blood, come on down here. So, bam, they popped the cells correctly. The OG homie come on up in there, and I think that was a 6-man cell at that time. So he hitting the other OG homeboys of his age and shit. He greeting them. He get to me. I'm smiling like, what's happening, blood? I'm like, look, they get you folk, homie. He like, oh man, nothing compared to y'all, man. Cause at that time, I'm up in there for ADW, assault with a deadly weapon. Other homies just fighting 3-strike cases at them times. You know, them Buck Rogers days that they just now getting out on right now, being blessed to get out right now on. So as the homie make his way up in there, get settled kind of, you know, we like, man, you know, this how we doing the sleeping. You know, certain homies sleep all night. Certain homies be up all day. So I'm like, homie, we can make you a hammock. I think the homies make a hammock. So anyway, like I say, I got love for OG D-Mac, homie, solid homie with the business, you know what I'm saying? And always been on point to me, you know what I'm saying, when it came to being on point with this turf community thing, homie, you know, from my visual. So anyway, I tell you know that night come, I tell the OG homeboy D-Mac, I'm like, blood, we got some drink hooked up, and I got some treat. But the homie, like, he don't really want to eat from us. You know, he don't really want to drink from us. And not to set trip, not like he set tripping, but he looking at it like, man, y'all dudes up in here fighting a gang of time. I might not see y'all. I ain't trying to blow y'all weed up, blow your drink up, and hit the street on y'all. But I'm letting the big homie know, like, nah, nigga, this shit straight, nigga. I got herb. Don't trip. And we got liquor made up. So I think the next day, the liquor really brewed. We let it sit an extra day. So the next day, the OG homie there, I get to pulling out noodle cups. Dudes will keep the cup of noodle top ramen cups. We'll keep them for extra cups. I get to pulling out cups and making cocktails and drinking and blowing some sticks with OG D-Mac, homie. Rolled the red carpet out for him. And he was like, man, homie, like, man, y'all up in here doing it big. You know, he get off that herb. Y'all niggas doing it big up in here. Here, the homies on the tier, like, yeah, blood, whatever. Like, other hoods, you know, kind of have to exchange some words. So we like, man, we up in here strapped down. Like, are we ready for confrontation? So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm kind of off some liquor and blowing that tree. I'm like, yeah, homie, I put out a couple sugar sticks, sugar rolled up, long sticks, a spear or two. And, you know, dudes look at things like that like they hell of a homie. And, you know, it ain't really nothing but some prehistoric weapons that we done concocted up to go against each other with, possibly, homie. But, yeah, 89 on up, G stuff, not E stuff. And that's the time I had the experience to kind of roll the red carpet out for the OG homie D-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Drink them out and blew them out on some tree up in there, homie. And I felt like that was epic because I wound up getting out time later. And he was able to kick that story in the turf to a few of the homies and let the homies know when he fell up in there with us, I drank with him, blew with him, ate with him, and just showed him some jailhouse hospitality from some homies that was in there fighting a gang of time, and we wasn't tripping, homie. So 89 on up, G stuff, not E stuff, and I'ma keep sending it. And shout out to the OG homeboy D-Mac. You already know what it is.